At 9:37 a.m. as we continue with the broadcast this morning, it's time now to get an update out of Rivoli. Now we are led to believe that today there will be a ministerial imbizo taking place at 11 a.m. at the Rivoli Recreation Center in Colorado Drive. Now, this involves the Rivoli community and also other stakeholders, religious people, pastors, ministers of churches that have been asked to avail themselves, and also looking at possibly some ministers that will be visiting Rivoli this morning. And we are joined on the line by community leader in Rivoli, Ismail van Wyk. Ismail, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome.
Definitely welcome. Thanks for inviting me to your show.
Yes, wonderful that you are able to join us now. Ismail, just before we get to what is expected to take place at the ministerial imbizo this morning, just what is the latest situation? Is there calm in Rivoli at this point in time? And is the community satisfied with what has happened in the last week, particularly the police presence? And we've seen a number of arrests that have taken place.
Yes, most definitely the community. We're happy with progress. Um, Technical team is on the ground. Police presence is here. As I said, we're expecting the minister to be here by 11 o'clock. But from our side as a community, we're rather thankful than be complaining.
Well, definitely. In fact, when one looks at obviously the number of arrests that have taken place, but there are still major concerns as far as the community is concerned in terms of the informal settlement. And yesterday, I had spoken to, I think it was Fuad, where he mentioned that there are still major concerns with regard to the settlements that is close by to Rivoli, and there's still a number of issues that need to be sorted out, and I'm sure this will be addressed at the Imbizo this morning.
As you said, we've given a 3-point plan to the minister. Okay, the minister on his first one, closing all the holes. That's happening. We won't say we're not thankful. We're thankful. The government is doing their part. Number two was police and deployment. So the police are on the scene. The third fact that human settlements should be involved, whereby we, demolish those shacks, put those South Africans who are there legally in the country, basically give them housing. But now our request today is the minister coming back to us with their own agenda. The community don't have agenda. The minister will be reporting what they are going to do moving forward. As we said, the minister is coming with his action plan. So from the action plan, we will work on what the minister is proposing. We'll also have our input. But as a community, I just want to point it out again. As I'm saying, I am here with the current police presence. We're really thankful for what's happening, but it is not our situation. It needs to be clear today. We need to have an outcome, a positive outcome from the minister's side.
Well, definitely, and I'm sure the community will be there in numbers this morning, and I see that there are many stakeholders that have been encouraged to attend, and also at the same time, I'm certain that the community is united across all the cultures, the different cultures, different religions as well, and I've seen that there have been a call for people like pastors, ministers of churches, and members from all backgrounds to basically come and attend this imbizo.
Most definitely, everybody is welcome. And also on the government side, we want to say thank you to them for providing transport. They have 3 buses. They're going to go around and pick up community members, people that's involved in our struggle. So pointing out, we are, for now, we are grateful. Let's listen to the outcome from the minister, what his action plan is, and then we take it from there. They say it is no use us saying things now and it don't happen at a later stage. But while we're on air, I just want to emphasize this very important point. After in Bizo and the minister, if he comes out with his proposal and it's not been met, we are definitely going back to the streets. There's no way of turning back. This momentum, we're going to keep the momentum going until we see results. We are aware of government always implementing, but never follow up. So this time we are serious. As you just mentioned, there are pastors, religious people involved. The community doesn't cite violence. We are against violence. We just want results.
Yes, Ismail, but also looking at the community, and you do have your representative as well, your local councillor, which is your point of contact. How is that relationship? Because we're going to get the ministers that are going to come and they're going to go, but at the end of the day, somebody that needs to still liaise with them, and I'm sure the community will be liaising. But your point of contact would also be your local councillor to make sure that whatever is decided at the meeting, whatever action plans there are being followed up.
Yeah, no. I do hear you. From the point where the council is involved, that's a bit of a tricky part. Community is saying right now, the council is not active, but it's not for me to say. It is for the community to bring it up. But as I said, the councillor is our first point of contact. But I want to speak on behalf of the community because I am representing the community, but on behalf of the community, we will rather put that issue aside just for today until we can engage further. I don't want to stir violence. I don't want to stir division within this community. Like our one mission is getting this community active. Let it be a free community. Let it be a safe community. But for now, on the issue of the councillor, I think, Salam Media, with your permission, can we engage at a later stage? As I don't want to provoke anything.
That's fine. It's not a problem, Ismail. We do respect that, and we certainly will engage at some point in time on this particular matter. Just as far as the mood of the community is, and I'm not too sure, what can be expected because when you have a community and having gone through what you have in a Rivoli, I'm sure that there are mixed emotions, but there are very, very obviously heated emotions. But it requires a cool head. It requires a calm head, but more importantly, you need to send a very, very strong and a very, very powerful message to at the Imbizo today, and particularly to the authorities, to the people that matter, and also looking at the politicians and the ministers that will be attending.
Okay. Um, in short, I just want to say we want to keep our heads up. We just praying that things will work out the way that we requested and on a way forward. As I said, we are keeping them accountable. We just want in business to happen, and then there's there's no feedback or no results to the community.
Well, Ismail, let's leave it at that, and I'm sure Salam Media will follow what takes place at the Imbizo this morning. But we thank you. We do appreciate you taking time out and providing us with this update and this feedback. All the best to you, and all the best to the community at the Imbizo this morning.
Okay, sir. No. Thank you very much.
Ismail van Wyk, Rivoli community leader with us this morning, which brings us straight on to 9:45. We come back, we'll be joined by the South African Kashmiri Action Group, Salman Khan.
Help us ease the